Hello, beautiful souls. Hope you're well. I have been kind of taking some time as I feel like lately my energy has just kind of been in a few different places, as I have Vibe Divine and I'm growing that. And also, I'm a singer, so I've been mapping and planning how I want to execute in different ways in the things that I want to pursue. So, I feel like I've been wearing a lot of hats with trying to keep up with things and trying to make sure that I'm staying consistent and, and also in alignment with what spirit wants from me. But, that has led me to feel like I need to just kind of pull back for a second, pull my energy back and recenter and just kind of refocus, on the purpose going forward. And I'm still kind of in this energy, still kind of silencing and being in that stillness. But I really wanted to get on and talk about this today because this is something that I am growing through and learning through. In our culture and, in the lives that we've had growing up, childhood, we haven't really been taught the importance of saying no. And it's been kind of a taboo subject and kind of something that makes you feel uncomfortable and almost awkward in a sense to say no when your entire life you've been in this mode of people pleasing or wondering if people, are going to dislike you or think something bad about you if you don't do what it is they want you to do. And this has, crossed over into our adult lives where we might not necessarily be conscious of it. But if something arises that we really don't want to do, or we really want to say no to, we kind of feel almost obligated to say yes, out of fear. And this is something that I want to challenge within myself and talk to you guys about because it's very important to listen to yourself and listen to when you really don't want to do something. And that is absolutely okay. It is not required for us to say yes to things. We don't have to, especially when the things that are being presented to us, let's say it's an opportunity or someone might, they might want to work with you, whatever it may be, or if someone wants your time or wants you to do something, in any capacity of giving your energy and you don't align to it, it is absolutely okay to say no. I think a lot of times we go back and forth in our heads about if I should say no, and if I do say no, how is it going to make me look? Am I going to lose opportunities? Am I going to cause friction or, hassle in my relationships? How is that going to affect me in the long run? But the truth is, if we don't listen to ourselves, if we don't listen to our intuition initially when these things come up, then later down the road, there's going to be time wasted, energy wasted on something that wasn't even originally meant for you. The mind has a funny way of, making you doubt that initial response. But once you're away that you will know without a doubt, without question, if something is for you is how does your body feel? How does your body respond? And what does it say to you immediately when these things are coming up? And it doesn't take very long because the body is very wise. It's very intuitive. It's tapped into a lot of information that you might not even be consciously aware of. So if you're getting anxiety, if you're feeling uneasy, in your chest and your body is just feeling out of balance in response to an opportunity or a situation or whatever that may be, listen to your body. That is your answer. A lot of times we go back and forth in our heads like, well, I need a concrete answer. I need to know if I'm just making things up in my head or not. What is your body saying? Is your body resonating to this person or thing? You know what I mean? And how is it responding upon the initial request? I think that's so important. And this is something that I'm learning. that it's okay to say no to whatever it is that you don't align to, especially if it doesn't fit your values or your moral code or the mission that you're on or the purpose that you're on or the energy that you are really wanting to put out into the world or what you stand for. If you don't align to something, if you don't stand for something, then it's absolutely okay not to associate yourself with that. And you're definitely going to be thankful in the long run that you did that. And what this does is, I believe it opens up the space for you to allow the interactions and collaborations and the energy that you really do align with to come into your reality. Because, if you can only do so much and you only have so much bandwidth, if you're saying yes to everything, if you're doing everything just because you don't want to make someone unhappy or disappoint them, you're going to run out of energy and you're not going to be able to focus on the things that truly matter for you. And while it might seem like you're giving up on an opportunity right in that moment, what you're really doing is making room for the right opportunity that you're actually excited about, that you're actually passionate about to come along. Yes, we talk about building collaborations and building community, and these are all beautiful things. Of course, you want to put yourself out there and do that, but it also has to be something that truly resonates with your soul and with your mission. You know what I mean? Because everything is not for you. And by saying no to this person, it saves them the time as well, because now, they can go out and actually connect with people who are on their same energy, wavelength, vibration, and who are passionate about what they're doing. And, they will give them everything or all that, that they can to make it the best project possible. So, I just wanted to talk about this. It's like we always feel obligated, even if it's in the area of family or friendships, we feel obligated to say yes. But we don't always have to say yes, even in friendships, even in family. If you can't do it, if you don't have the bandwidth to do it, if you don't have the energy to do it, if it's going to drain you, if it doesn't align with your values, if you've already made prior commitments, then you can absolutely say no. And this is something that I am practicing and, we'll get better with over time because, we might not be, the greatest at it when we first start, but it will get better over time. And I don't think it's saying no as much as it is how you say no. I think everyone wants to be valued and they want to be heard and they want to be seen and respected. And if we can do that, while being kind, also saying no, like, hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Love that you thought of me. I'm honored. You know what I mean? Sounds like an amazing opportunity, but it just doesn't align to what I, want to do at this time, or just doesn't align to my values at this time, or it's not something that I can commit to at this time. However you want to send the message or convey the message. But I think that if we can, remain in that place of compassion and kindness, but also being firm, setting that firm boundary so that there is no questioning on our no, then everybody involved knows, what it is going forward, including yourself. And you end up taking all that weight, all that pressure, all that stress off of your shoulders and doing what you wanted to do in the first place and not sending yourself on a wild goose chase, going back and forth on the yes and no when you actually already know what to do, So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. What are your thoughts on this subject? Is it easy for you to say no? Is it hard for you to say no? What has your challenges been and how are you working to overcome them? Remember, we are in this together. I love you. God loves you. Until next time, my friends, always, always take care of you.